Hi, welcome back. We are filming in my living room today because I'm finding new places around the house to film while my child sleeps. And the living room happened to have some really lovely lighting to display some of these new products that I'm going to be using today. I feel like a lot of these are very fresh face forward summertime products. Laura Mercier has launched brand new caviar sticks. There's a whole new collection. It is called the Rose Glow collection. I have not even swatched these yet. They came in today. NYX has a new Bear With Me Luminous Tinted Skin Serum. I've had this for a few weeks now, so I've been using this. Love their original Bear With Me Skin Veil. So I'm going to share my thoughts on that. Glossier Ultra Lip. We got the whole shebang going on. So by the way, if you see anything move behind me, Puff is directly behind me. Ollie's on this side, so the doggos are present. Let's go ahead and jump into this. I want to prep a little bit with the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless filter. I bought a mini from Sephora a few weeks ago of the fair shade. I've had the light medium shade for a really long time, but sometimes it's a little bit too dark for me. My face, I have been on point with my SPF game this summer, and I've been using the Avene tinted SPF 50, and so my face really has not gotten, I would say my face has gotten zero sun. We did some gardening yesterday and still pale. All right, now for this guy here. This is the Bear With Me Luminous Tinted Skin Serum. And this is, first of all, very interesting packaging. I still to this day don't know if I'm doing this right, but basically it's got this little tiny cap on it, and to my knowledge this is like a little squeezy tube on top, and to my knowledge you just tip it over and you squeeze out that way. That's how I've been getting it out. It could be the wrong way to use it, but what the hell, what kind of packaging is this? I got the shade Universal Light Medium. I did figure, since this is supposed to be a pretty sheer product, I would go up in my color, and I would say this is pretty accurate because this is a V sheer product. I'm talking again, Glossier skin tint vibes. Although, I will say, number one, I really like the smell of this. It has almost like an aloe or a really fresh scent to it. It feels very hydrating when you apply it, very serum-like. But I'm talking coverage-wise, this is very, very minimal, even lighter coverage than the original Bear With Me Tinted Skin Veil. I truly don't even know if I would categorize this as coverage. It just, like the name says, gives your skin a bit of color. It adds a glow all over, and I would say that's about it. I will say, once I get it on, it is a little bit borderline too sticky for me. It does definitely have this stick to it, almost that reminds me of the Ilia skin tint, which I am not a fan of that product at all. It is just the stickiest product I think I've ever put on my face. This definitely is not as sticky, but it does give me, I don't know, there's just a lot of emollients going on with it. So I would still say, out of the two, if I could pick, I would still go for the original NYX Tinted Skin Veil, just because I think it offers a little bit more versatility to it. This is something maybe if you wanted to mix in with your SPF to give your skin a tint. I could definitely see someone doing that. But overall, having tried the original Tinted Skin Veil, I like it better. Okay, for some coverage, I am going to take Charlotte Tilbury Magic Away Concealer. I haven't pulled this one out in a while, but I really enjoy using this product with my fingers. It blends in so nicely. All right, a little bit more coverage going on now, but still summertime fresh. I'm going to take my Persona Dream Stick. You guys, I Ugh, I love this product. This is like my new favorite summertime cream bronzer. I use the darker color called Sahara. It does look like it's definitely going to be pretty dark, especially because I still have pretty fair skin. But I'm telling you, it just blends out and looks beautiful. I used the Makeup by Mario one in my last video, and I was just like, man, it does not blend out as easily as the Persona one does. Something you can also do with the Dream Stick is use it as a cream eyeshadow. I have actually done that. I'm not going to do it today since we are going to play around with those caviar sticks, but you can just take this and apply it to your eyelids, and it's simply like applying a bronzer to your lids just in cream form. And then I have been seeing them put this, I'm scared to do it, I don't ever do this. I've been seeing Zona put this like on her lips to make her lips look fuller. Okay, let's just, maybe I'll try it with a brush. I mean, I don't know. I don't want it to end up looking like I have poop all over my lips. I feel like I need to experiment with that on my own time. All right, Max is up from his nap, so if you hear any extra noises, we got the whole fam. We've got the whole fam in the living room right now. I'm gonna go ahead and apply some of the Glossier Ultra Lip. I have two shades. I'm gonna use Villa, and then at the end, I'm gonna show you the other shade I got, which is kind of like a coralish red. I'm not really sure if that one's gonna go with the look. So, of course, I got like the most neutral color available, and it's called Villa. These do remind me of Generation G, if you're familiar with those lipsticks. I've never had a problem with those. I know a lot of people didn't really like them. This is basically, to me, like a glossier version, more hydrating version of Generation G. So, gonna apply Villa. Definitely like a nice peachy pink, great for summertime. I'm gonna use Pillow Talk just to line my lips a bit more. So this is what Villa looks like. Very glossy, very hydrating. Is it a revolutionary product? Don't think so, but I do think that it's kind of a step above the Generation G just because it does offer the extra bit of hydration on the lips. And I do much prefer a slightly like satin glossy finish. So it's all up to preference. Moving on, I have not been able to try the Makeup by Mario. They're called Soft Pop Blush Sticks, and I'm going to use the shade called Soft Coral. Normally I don't apply directly to the face like this, but since my base is so sheer, I don't really run that big of a risk of disrupting anything underneath. You know what? I bet this corally shade that I got from Glossier will kind of look good like in the middle, kind of like a punchy tone to the lips. It's called Coupe. It's like a orangey red tone. I love Generation G in the shade Zip. It's probably one of my all-time favorite reds. So we'll give this a shot. I'm just gonna like kind of layer a little bit on top. Okay, fun, summery, kind of punchy, like popsicle lip going on. I am gonna set a little bit with Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Powder. Little bit of one of my new favorite brow products, which is the Charlotte Tilbury Legendary Brows. This has been like a game changer, especially for the summertime when you really don't want like that defined brow look. This just fills in perfectly, not overwhelming. I love the spoolie on it. Okay, I've just swatched the caviar sticks. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna go ahead. Of course, I put these on the worst freaking part of my arm again. I'm just awkwardly gonna drop my arm like this and talk to you about these. So these shades look awfully familiar. They really do remind me of the last caviar stick launch where they did more colorful shades, especially like these first four, or maybe like these four right here in the middle. I feel like I've seen these before. Could just be me, but they do look awfully familiar. They are pretty colors. Just looking a little familiar. Since we are doing like a warmer vibe with like corals and peaches, I'm gonna go for Strike a Rose, which is I think the third, yeah, this third color I swatched here. What's up, bud? What's up, bud? Hi. We're gonna start out with that color, Strike a Rose, and just see like where it takes us. Pretty good color payoff here. Tone-wise, this is not something I would generally go for. Definitely a little bit more red on the eyes, but so tone-wise, this is not something I would generally go for. A little bit more like reddish on the eyes, but we're gonna keep going, and I'm gonna take Forbidden Rose. This reminds me of the shade Burnished Bronze. Like, I see no difference in this color and the shade Burnished Bronze. So if you have that color, this very much reminds me of that shade. I'm just gonna deepen up the eye a bit with this. Okay, lightest color in this lineup is called Wild Rose, and I'm just gonna pop this on my inner corner. It's very like rose gold champagne tone. You are pooping all over yourself, bud. Okay, I'm finishing off the eyes with this Bite Beauty mascara that I completely forgot that I even had in my collection. So I've been using a lash growth serum from Vegamore. It's just the lash serum you put on morning and night. And I feel like I've definitely started to see a difference in the length of my lashes. Could just be me, but I'm definitely seeing them like in pictures a lot more. Whereas before I just feel like they were non-existent. Okay, final verdict here. As far as the caviar sticks go, I feel like I said, they look similar. Some shades look similar. I'm going to write down below which shades reminded me of the last launch. just in case you might already have those and you don't want to replicate or buy something that's super similar. Application wise, you know, they got it on point, same old classic beautiful application with the caviar stick. I'm kind of warming up to this color on my eyes. Like I said, generally not something I would go for, but it is fun, like something different for the summertime. The Ultra Lip, like I said, if you were a fan of Generation G, you'll probably like these. If you are okay with gloss and a little bit of shine on the lips. I do like the mixture, this like combo. And that was the shades Villa and Coupe mixed together. So as far as everything else, the Makeup by Mario blush, I mean, that applied perfectly fine, looks very pretty, super blendable. That Persona stick, I've been raving about it, A+. So yeah, I think those were all the newbies. I hope you enjoyed seeing them in action, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.